midsection, and you want to shoot it a little bit away from you as it'll continue to run at you. And if you hit it from a distance, you can get underneath the popcorn-like things that it fires out, taking no damage. After a few hits, he'll go down, and you get to see the floating head, Master Jebediah, communicating from you telepathically. Allison has been kidnapped. No, really, you think? Now's a good time to use the magic I taught you. Haven't I been using it? I mean, I've only been shooting energy blasts and healing myself. Well, we've got to save Allison, and your magic is more powerful than ever. Is it now? But be careful, Jake. Some magic spells are bogus and won't work. So you taught me bogus magic. Thank you so much. What in the heck? Next, now we have Act 2. Allison has been kidnapped. You must save her, dude. Act 2 takes place in what looks like a city. Gonna charge up here, and let's see what we got. Oh boy. Now we have a new enemy, these guys on pogo drill-like things. They're pretty tricky to take out, but I'm gonna use some magic here. First, Jake has a plethora of magic, first being the big heart here, that will fully heal you completely. It's very useful, that's what I've been using. Used it a couple times already. It's a pretty expensive spell. It's the one you'll be using most of all. And next, you have the half heart, which heals half of your HP, which is okay if you have 3 health left and want to just get the rest of it without wasting the MP to do a full spell. The stock man here, which makes Jake temporarily invincible. It lasts about as long as a star in Super Mario Bros. 1 does, if that gives you any clue. It's not all that useful. As is the time here, the time stop, the clock, temporarily freezes enemies for about the same amount of time as the previous magic spell works, so that's not as useful either. Now here are the main spells. On the left you'll have offensive magic, and on the right, transformation magic. The first spell here is the fire spell. You use it and a massive amount of fire floats around on the screen, burning everything in its path. It's an awkward spell. I'm not going to be using it any in this run because you really don't need to use any offensive magic at all. You just need to use your transformations. Fire magic there being one of the weakest, I believe. Depends on the enemy. Next you have Bubbles, which does a water attack, same like the fire, except water floats around. Then Wind, mini tornadoes floats around, just like the fire and the water. And then Earth, where I guess it's a volcano explodes or something, and a bunch of earth flies around, a bunch of dirt and rocks and stuff. And now we have the transformations. The fish one here transforms into a fish-like ninja that walks around, can fire very fast, and can actually swim in the water when you come to certain water. The wing transforms you into a bird-like creature that allows you to fly. The paw here transforms you into a tiger creature that is invulnerable when he jumps, has the strongest attack, but he can only attack at a close distance. He's got like a little whip claw thing. It's useful, but tricky at the same time. And finally, the sneaker here transforms you back into Jake, which will allow you to use other magic. You can't use any other magic while you're transformed. You can only use them in your original form. So if you need to heal, you're going to want to transform back into Jake and heal up. Now we're going to charge up here and move on. Come on, darn it. Go away, Pogo Driller. If you're on a level ground, it's always best to keep a charge shot going. Just like in any Mega Man game, you walk around, charge up your blaster, and go. Now I'm going to take these guys out easily since they're on the ground level. Charge up. Yep, there's a charge shot there. Keep moving. And now we have a mini-boss. The thing we saw in the picture for Act 2, this thing was what had Allison. I'm not sure what the heck it is. It's some goofy guy that jumps around and has a big claw. Well, he's easy to defeat as he can't hit you very well. He's easy to maneuver around. And once he's done, you get the arrow. Now here's one for you. Where the heck do you go? The arrow was pointing down. Can't jump in any of those buildings, so you actually have to move over to the right where you'll find a hole to fall down. Jake falls down a massive hole and appears in the sewers. Yep, every bad platformer has sewers. So now we're going to move on as the green guys and the normal enemies are down here too. Our main enemy is so evil, he put his lackeys in the sewers as well as above the sewers. Now here we have some... I'm not really sure what these are. They're like blasts of hot water or something. So I'm going to switch over to the tiger here, as he is invulnerable while jumping and easily jump through. Jake's real strength lies in his transformations, as this one here will allow me to just completely bypass everything in the sewers here, as long as I'm jumping, he twirls similar to Samus's screw attack from Super Metroid or Metroid Prime or something, and that allows me to get through it. Now I'm going to switch back to Jake, as this guy is easier to take out with ranged attacks. And basically you just stand where you are, only needing to move when he shoots a missile at you, and keep shooting at him until he falls. Well, explodes rather. That was like a robot chicken thing or something. And now once again the arrow is being very confusing, pointing up. So you have to move forward some until you find those stairs, and we'll be able to jump up that massive hole and pop up on another side of the city. Lovely. So we'll charge up again, and we have massive flies. Baxter Stockmans, I guess. Well, mini Baxter Stockmans. Go back to turtles. Gonna jump up here. These guys aren't that difficult, but when you get up to where you can shoot them, they'll increase in speed dramatically as they'll try to attack you, so you're gonna want to take them out before they hit you. Then we have our normal drone-like things. As I'm gonna switch back to my healing so I can heal. Down to 2 magic left, which is just enough for another heal spell or another transformation spell. I gotta be careful here as I'm low enough to where, see how Baxter Stockman there sort of bobs back and forth in the air? When he dips down low, he can hit me if I'm down there, so I gotta be careful. But thankfully a charge shot and another shot will take him out, and now I can proceed onward. Gonna move over here, take out this rocket thing, and now this ought to be fun. Darn it, I knew I was gonna get hit. Die. Okay, now, got another one. Hooray. Whoa. Jump up here, take him out, move on. And now we have more fun. Jump up, let him run into the wall. He'll go floating into that wall. And come on. Now we have a new enemy here. The same enemy as before, except he's green, meaning he hits a little harder and would have moved a little faster, but he has the same problem as the other ones did, where they'll just keep floating up and down shooting at you, making them very easy to take out. So then you just continue along, taking out the whatever they are, so you can proceed upwards, bouncing on top of pipes, as that will just blow up the screen. I guess we're in some sort of construction site now. Or rather, construction on the building we're jumping up. As now we gotta take out the Baxter Stockman here. I have no idea what the official name of this thing is. I've just dubbed him Baxter Stockman because he's a massive fly thing. And if you've ever played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or seen the show, Baxter Stockman at one point becomes a massive fly. In the original, anyway. In the remake, I think he merged with a robot or something, but that's another story. Take out that other one, and we continue onward, as I now shoot at... Okay, never mind, that thing killed itself, that works. Let's see if I can take this one out. Come on. Okay. Now I just gotta get past this fly. Stupid fly, come on. If they know you're down there, they won't go as far as they could, making it even more tricky to get by them. So just gonna wait until he gets far away, jump up and shoot him. One more time should do it. Okay, one more time. There we go. Now we can proceed onward. We're nearing the end of this level. We're almost done. Here it is. The arrow points, and we move on. The boss's health meter fills, and we have... I have no idea. Anybody want to take a guess? It's a thing with a robot leg. Well, your first target is going to be to take the leg out. If you stand all the way at the end of the screen and duck, You could take the leg out and he will not be able to hit you. Well, I'm sorry, he will, but you'll have to dodge his shots. What I meant was, when he jumps forward, you won't be able to get hit. Not by his ram, anyway. When the leg is gone, he is somehow still able to move completely unhindered. I guess the leg just gave him more height or something. But he will be charging at you, so you want to walk as far as you can over to the left, get up right up against the wall, and he won't be able to ram you at least. You'll still have to dodge his projectiles, which are easy enough to dodge. Just jump when they come at you, or jump and he'll shoot above you and you can duck. Either way, they're easy to dodge. Just keep jumping up and shooting him in the eye. I switched to the fish form here, as it shoots very fast. It's not strong, it doesn't have that strong of an attack, but it shoots very fast, making it easier to take him out. After taking out whatever it is, we find Allison, Jake's girlfriend.